today on Rappler. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. orders authorities to track down former lawmaker Zaldy Co, whose passport is now cancelled. The Justice Department says it will file kidnapping cases against Atong Ang and other suspects in the missing Sabongeros case. A significant percentage of grade 5 students continue to have very low proficiency in reading and mathematics. Cambodia pulls out of the Southeast Asian Games hosted by Thailand amid an escalating border conflict. And tennis champ Alex Eala and volleyball star Brian Bagunas lead the Philippine delegation at the 2025 SEA Games opening ceremony in Bangkok. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. orders authorities to track down resigned lawmaker Zaldy Co.
May babalita ko po sa inyo na ang passport po ni Zaldy Co ay kanselado na. Kaya in-instructionan ko na ang Department of Foreign Affairs, pati ang PNP, na makipag-ugnayan sa ating mga embassy sa iba't ibang bansa para tiyakin na hindi maaring magtago itong ating hinahabol na magtago doon sa kanilang bansa.
Formerly the representative of Ako Bicol party list, Co has been out of the country since the 20th Congress opened in late July 2025. In late November 2025, the Sandigan Bayan issued arrest warrants against Co and several others over an anomalous flood control project in Oriental Mindoro. While overseas, Co released a series of videos accusing Marcos and his allies of allegedly benefiting from budget insertions and project kickbacks. The palace denies these allegations and accuses Co of seeking to destabilize the Marcos administration. With his passport cancelled, the resigned lawmaker loses his legal basis to remain in another country. The Department of Justice announces Tuesday, December 9, it will file 2 kidnapping cases against gaming tycoon Charlie Atong Ang and 24 others for the disappearance of sabongeros or gamefowl enthusiasts. The DOJ says it found evidence with reasonable certainty of conviction to indict or charge the following with 10 counts of kidnapping with homicide. The DOJ says the cases will be filed with 3 different regional trial courts in Lipa City, Batangas, and in Santa Cruz and San Pablo, Laguna. Actress Gretchen Barreto, who was also tagged in the scandal, is not included on the list. As early as 2022, Ang was implicated in the missing Sabongeros case for being the owner of Lucky 8 Star Quest, the operator of cockfighting arenas where some of the missing Sabongeros were last seen. In 2025, a former employee of Ang tagged him as the alleged mastermind in the disappearances. Some grade 5 students in the Philippines continue to have very low proficiency in reading and mathematics. This according to a learning assessment program conducted by the United Nations Children's Fund and the Southeast Asian Ministers of Education Organization. In reading, 27% of grade 5 students were in proficiency band 2 and below. Compared to the 2019 record, 27% of grade 5 students were also found to be in this same category. This indicates a very low proficiency, with learners only able to match 1 of 4 given words to an illustration of a familiar object, place, or symbol. Meanwhile, in mathematics, 16% of grade 5 learners in the country were in proficiency band 2 and below. This is 2 percentage points lower compared to 2019. This means some children might be able to add single-digit numbers together, while others might only be able to count a small collection of objects or recognize numbers. Cambodia pulls out of the 2025 Southeast Asian Games on Wednesday, December 10, citing safety reasons with the escalation of border conflicts with host Thailand. The withdrawal comes just a day after Thailand formally opened the 33rd edition of the regional showdown. Fighting erupted between Thailand and Cambodia on Monday, December 8, displacing hundreds of thousands of people. This was the second major flare-up between the two countries this year, derailing a fragile truce brokered in July by US President Donald Trump. Cambodia planned to send a delegation of over 1,500, but cut it down to just a little over 100 athletes. With Cambodia out, only 10 countries will compete in the 2-week showdown that will run until December 20. Filipino tennis ace Alex Eala and volleyball star Brian Bagunas lead the Philippine delegation as flag bearers in the 2025 Southeast Asian Games opening ceremony in Thailand.
Siyempre surreal, but nakatulong din na nandun si Kuya Brian. I think it was just good vibes to be with the whole delegation, and I'm so blessed, and it's an experience of a lifetime.
Eala is expected to contend for the gold in the women's singles event and improve on her bronze finish in the 2021 edition in Vietnam. Now ranked world number 52, Eala refuses to put additional pressure on herself, saying she tries not to think much about the results and opts to just give it her best. Meantime, Bagunas hopes to lead Alas Pilipinas men to a historic SEA Games crown after his team exceeded expectations in the FIVB Men's Volleyball World Championship last September. Other golden bets present in the ceremony are Olympic boxing medalists Nesty Petesio and Yumir Marshall. Marshall is gunning for a 5th gold, while Petesio looks to win back-to-back titles for the first time in the history of the regional showdown. And that's today's wrap. I'm JC Gotinga. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. For more updates, download the wRap.